Okay, where do I begin? I'm gonna break down something that they've been hiding from y'all. Something very, very big, very important. Relates to pretty much everything that's going on in the conspiracy field right now. Uh, has to do with me. Has to do with God. Has to do with Bible prophecy. It's the reason they're targeting the Christians and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, let me get started. California just got hit with a 5.3 earthquake and a whole bunch of storms. Look at this. Where is that? That's the plate. It's the Pacific plate. That is the Ring of Fire. Has everything to do with what I'm about to teach you. Everything. Do with what I'm about to teach you. Always pay attention to that area. The Ring of Fire. In essence, I'm going to break down what's going on in California. I'm going to get you guys the truth that they're trying to hide and you'll never hear anywhere else. And if you're actually hearing this, you're very lucky. Because I don't expect anybody to see this, to be honest. And a few people that get it, that's even fewer. Because most people are sellouts, most people are evil, most people are demons, most people are animalistic, most people are part animal, most people do bestiality, and that's why they're animals, and so on and so forth. That's a whole nother story, though, and I'm not going to try to hurt you guys' feelings. I'm going to try and get you the truth here real quick. Because most of you are animals. Most of you have monkey blood here. That's all I'm going to say about it. All right, so it's 5.3, and then there's blackouts, Diablo winds. What a Diablo is, you might want to wonder. Why is wind such a factor in power outages? Wildfires, force people to evacuate, historic winds forecasted, right? Okay, what are these winds about? Where are these winds coming from? We already know it blows fire or whatever, right? Now, why is this such a factor? I'm going to break that down for you real quick. Basically, what's going on the planet right now and what's causing these earthquakes, what's causing these fires, and a lot of these things going on. There's also man manipulation as well, but it's basically the outpouring of the Spirit of God. The outpouring of the Spirit of God, I actually am the one doing it. God has me doing it. And that's how I was able to predict all this. In case you didn't notice, yeah, I predicted all this. This is yesterday, a new beginning and the end of old. Yeah, all these fucking cheaters, man, they're trash. They're all cheaters, man. All of them. All these fucking YouTube pages are fake. The 4th was another special day, and then on the 7th of September was another special day. I'm going to get to those in a second. But, yeah, YouTube is basically fake. All your channels y'all watching, actors, teams of people fighting over who's going to get the fucking brainwash out and so forth. But anyways, it's crazy, but I'll get to that as well. But I predicted that on what? The 27th and the 26th. Pay attention to that. New beginning to this day and yesterday. Yesterday was the 26th on there. You see it? I ain't edit that. I ain't do none of that shit. And let me see. Is there a way to prove that I haven't edited? Let me see. I can't even edit. You see? So there you go. There's the proof right there. All right. So I think maybe that's like. There's another way of doing it. Nah, I don't see any other way of doing it. But yeah, Twitter makes you delete and retweet. So you see, I'm not bullshitting. I had that up. I had a whole nother channel where I predict stuff like this all the time because when I do the outpouring of the Spirit of God, God has me do that. That's what He has me doing here. That's why I'm the Son of Man. On the perfect day, between the light that never fails was. This is the 7th day, the holy day, the eternal day, the day that all the other days rest upon. If you look at the menorah, it's got one main candlestick, the 7th one, the biggest one, that all the other 6 branch out from. And each, there's 6 of them technically, but there's really only 3. Each one of the 3 is really 2 that come branch out from each side of that main branch, and they turn into 2, but they're really 1. That's got to do with the 2 witnesses. I'm 2 witnesses as well. Did that on my old page. I had like 5,000 subscribers. Nobody really gave a fuck. And because of that, it ended. And they took my page down illegally and all this kind of stuff. It's funny, this thing has 7 views. That's it. God, that was bad. But the numerics, that's what I like about it. But Yeah, like they took it down and all that kind of stuff. I had like endless predictions on that. That's the only reason I had less subscribers. I predicted the Boston bombing and so much more that happened. Predicted Trump winning, all kinds of stuff. But he's basically Saul 2.0, in case you haven't noticed. I'm David, but y'all don't want to give me my glory. Y'all want a ruler over you, and that's what you got. And he's not the best, but he's better than what you would have had than Hillary Clinton. But anyway, still, let me get back to this. The outpouring of the Spirit, the sun is opening in heaven. So when I do the outpouring of the Spirit, it changes reality and, enhances everything, builds people up that are in tune with God as the Son of Righteousness said it would. And there's extra suns up there, and that's what they're trying to hide as well. And the energy coming off these openings in heaven, the sun is one opening in heaven. I'm pretty sure that's why there's an extra sun up there, is to help facilitate this outpouring of Spirit through more than one opening in heaven, because you could tell having too much coming through the sun at once is causing this holy, powerful wind. The holy wind that blows the stars down is untimely figs. They're also causing some of these fire outbreak, these wildfires in California. I'm gonna show you that in a second as well. But that's a whole nother, part of this video. But I kind of want to show you now. But anyways, yeah, like this guy basically saw that a fireball came down in Cali and it started a fire in the mountain. I already knew this was happening because I'm prophetic. I see this in dreams that a lot of these earthquakes are probably being caused by asteroid impacts and stuff like that. And but anyway, so that's why we had this strong wind coming off, and that's why it's blowing down these stars, these asteroids and meteors, this untimely figs, and they're hitting the earth. It's fulfilling scripture. That's what I've been doing, and I'm harming people. But on my last channel, I didn't know so much what was going on, but at the same time, I was just like blindly fulfilling scripture. So I was just like, man, I don't care, and that's why there's a limit to how long I would do that, 3.5 years or whatnot, and that's exactly how long my channel was able to really witness in that phase of me knowing who I was and all that kind of stuff. Started around 2013, like I said, when the Boston bombing occurred, and there was all these predictions about that and all this other stuff. And I predicted Iceland being like almost the size of Jupiter, basically, and all this other stuff. I mean, I predicted endless things on that page, and I didn't get much fame for it. Got some people that are really ashamed, not trying to admit who I am to the world, just like Jesus had people not trying to admit who he was to the world. And it still goes on. People are cowards. That's the problem with the planet. Most people are cowards or evil or whatever. That's why most people just sell out or act like they're not seeing it or whatever, or they're demons or whatnot. It's really deep. That's a whole nother story. Like, you gotta look at my Matrix video. But anyway, so as you can tell, there's a lot coming out of the sun, but there's also the extra sun. I think it stays around the Pacific Rim. Not the Pacific Rim, but the Ring of Fire, Pacific area is basically the same thing. And it just goes around rotating in that area. It seems to do just like the Book of Enoch said. And it seems to go through portals like north to south, but the north to south, it's not exactly what you think it is. If you know about flat Earth, you know that the Earth's really shaped like a pie, North Pole being in the center, South Pole being like a crust. And it's not nearly what they said. So you see the outline of these countries is not exactly what they think. I mean, what they're showing you. So there's a reason that the Ring of Fire is so active, because based on like what I've proven in the past, and I'll probably make another video if people actually give a fuck. I'll prove again, because it's not hard to prove, that this area, like for example, right in the middle of it is Hawaii. You see, even in this instance, there's another shake right there, because that's the center of the Pacific Rim, the Ring of Fire. It's the center of it. So that's where all that activity is going. And this is really, I believe, where the orbit is really going on. Like, it comes down, hits stuff, and then comes back out, and then like on another part of the country, the planet, and it goes down, and then comes back through here, comes down over like by China and stuff. And basically, that's why China, for example, just has some a fireball that lit the whole sky and turned the night into day. That's why you're having all these explosions at like PG&E. You see, like they're blaming PG&E. See, right here at the bottom for the fire, for the explosions. I'm pretty sure they were involved, but for example, you don't understand. You're living on a volcano. California's on top of a fucking volcano. Look.
The surface of the Earth, the crust, is comprised of a number of tectonic plates, which
See
are
that Pacific
constantly
plate?
moving slowly at about the rate your fingernails grow. Most volcanic activity occurs at the places where these plates meet.
Did you catch that?
Most volcanic activity occurs at the places where these plates meet.
So do earthquakes.
Most volcanic activity occurs at the places where these plates meet.
So do earthquakes. Get this, people. Okay? So, not only did you have fireballs blown down as untimely figs, causing these fire outbreaks, but you have volcanoes. The whole area is full of active volcanoes. Like they have at least 3 active volcanoes that they're worried about. And here's another fireball that popped up around the same time, blowing out of the sky as untimely fig. As the sun was probably passing over there or something like that. That's why in Russia, when we had that explosion over Russia, it came from the side of the sun. The sun blew it down. That's why in the Bible it talks about the winds of the sun blowing away the clouds. The sun creates wind, and it blows away stuff. And it's called solar wind. They even call it solar wind. And if it gets too high, we have this. This shows that the sun is right over top of us again. It's creating this wind, this strong freaking wind. It's coming from the sun. And as I increase my outpouring of spirit, it creates more protons, electrons, and neutrons that come out as CMEs and all these other bursts that come out of the sun. And that's why they're so worried. That's why they're worried about the wind. The wind is coming from the sun and it's solar flares, solar wind. And so whenever it gets really high, they will have to shut off the power. And this never used to happen in California. If you check out these videos about this type of stuff, it's never used to happen in California. And they even call them Diablo winds. And it's like something out of a movie, man. Look, you see, this is what I was talking about. When it might have been a meteor. Let's go let this play. And let's speak for itself. Yeah. But yeah.
Pretty interesting question. Was this New Hampshire brush fire sparked by a meteor?
See,
a fire chief says
could be anywhere.
At this point, he can't rule anything out.
Just more likely at the hill above it's just more likely to happen
River Gorge
over by the Pacific Rim.
And at about the time it started, a man told fire officials
There's
he
Ring of
saw
Fire.
something strange. WBZ's Lisa Greshey is here with the story. Lisa?
David and Lisa, it's certainly remarkable. If proven true, a man tells Woodstock firefighters that he saw what looked like a meteor streak through the sky and hit the side of the Dilly Cliff in the White Mountains. The
You
Woodstock
see?
Fire Department got the call at about 6:20 Tuesday.
They don't want you to know this is happening. Because then you might actually do something to protect yourself or something. And why this is just paused now is a mystery to me.
It's still working to get the mountainside fire contained.
Since then, it's doubled in size.
This was happening in California. You got that
25 acres.
Woodstock Fire
and
Chief
volcanoes.
John
That's why the whole
McKay says
area
he
is so
hasn't seen a
warm
fire
all
of
year
this
round.
size in more than 15
That's
years.
because of the
But it was
volcanoes.
what was said to firefighters by a man passing by.
He basically just tells them the same thing, that it hit the side of the mountain and all that stuff. It's the same damn story. So that proved my hunch as far as that being what is causing these as well, because I know I'm blowing them down as untimely figs. And I seen it in the dream, like I said, that was causing some quakes because I basically got caught in a swarm of the fucking meteors coming in a bad dream. And they felt like earthquakes when they hit the ground. And but anyways, they were hitting fast too. They have a technology called I call Skynet. Like it's basically a part of the Matrix and all this stuff. That's why they do chemtrails. And those frequencies and stuff. They can basically, and they got UFOs up there. That's what the drones they're talking about in the NASA document when they're talking about using mass drones to destroy your country, America. What they call POTUS. They're talking about those UFOs. And that's why the UFOs don't the occupants of the UFOs don't get destroyed, the drones. They're synthetic as well. There's synthetic biology, all kinds of stuff involved in there. You need to look at digital biology and see what's possible. Digital biology, you can turn you can grow non-organic stuff with organic stuff. So you can basically grow anything. You can do anything with digital biology. You could grow fucking bombs out of a fucking grass. Like you can do damn near anything. And between that and these shapeshifting UFOs that seem to be using some kind of plasma technology, because how they turn black and it's got to do with how they shapeshifting. But they might also just be demons, because a lot of demons are pitch black, but those demons might just be this technology or entity or the technology is a vessel for these entities. Either way, it's bad. And these quantum computers are fucking around creating stars, because when they create these parallel dimensions, just like there's the opening for me through the sun to bring things in here from a different dimension. And that's what science says the sun is a translator of information, that power from a different dimension to our. That's the opening in heaven. The light of heaven is Jesus Christ. That's why when I increase my power, Jesus Christ, the light of him increases. That's why in the Bible it says how the dove came and sat upon him and it didn't leave. And it's this infinite power growing. That's why the factors of the numerics at the beginning of the book of John, which is basically Genesis all over again, but in better terms, if you know the original wording and the meaning of the words, is the word the numbers that mean that come up to exponentiality, the base factors of exponentiality, infinity power, the fractal, the golden ratio, like the golden arc, the golden ratio. You see, golden arc, golden state. You see, like California, you see the gold, the mass. And that's actually what's causing the pole shifts. And that's related to all this. All along the equator, there were the pyramids, which are massive. All along the equator was heavy minerals like gold and stuff. And as they've been mining that out of Africa, the pole has naturally been shifting towards Africa, because the poles are related to densities and mass, and not so much densities, but mass. And the mass shifts from the North Pole to the South Pole as ice freezes, and the sun is attracted to mass. So that's why it goes along the center, because it's where most of the mass on the planet is. Like for example, where all the pyramids are, the equator, and like for example, the heavy gold in Africa along the equator, and it's warm there, and that's why now that they've been taking all that, the pole's been moving there, and also it created like a electromagnetic like field issue where nobody could even fly through there safely, just like the Bermuda Triangle. There's a lot more I could tell you about that. I made a video about what the cause of the pole shift is already. I have answers pretty much everything, but they don't want you to have answers, and y'all don't seem to care in the majority as well. But the few that actually get this and actually like the truth, I respect you. I'm not expecting more than probably 100 views on this for at all, like in a year, probably, unless it goes viral and people actually care. But we're dealing with something y'all won't even believe me if I told you, man. We're dealing with fucking like some really bad shit. They ain't human. Most of the people around y'all are not what they seem. Not at all. That's the only reason that this shit goes on. Only 5% of the fucking population even fought the Revolutionary War. 95% were just fucking nobodies. And that's the most of the population. So they outbreed the good people. Watch the population today. Who's popular? The weak people. The weak people all crowd together, and they hate the fucking strong people. They're jealous and fear them, and then confident about it. They're all insecure and shit, so they hang around each other. Well, anyway, so plus the sellouts and all that. It's just really bad. But there's a reason gang stalking goes on so fucking efficiently. Like these creatures, like these demons and these fucking sellouts and these manipulated robot motherfuckers, because chemtrails put a thing called Morgellons in people that basically turns their whole body into a fucking network. And they use piezoelectricity, the stress they create in the body, the acid, all that to just build and map out the person's brain, pay attention to what that stresses them, and then map that response and then trigger them later with that same response and make it even worse and all this kind of shit. They're really fucking evil. There's ways to defend yourself. All you gotta do is block out the signal and shit like that. Insulation, barriers that reflect it as well can help. But I think insulation works better. For example, why do they put insulation around wires instead of aluminum around wires? Because aluminum conducts electricity, and you will get killed. So why would you want to cover yourself with aluminum? Aluminum hat. That's just an antenna. You're stupid. They fooled you. There's a reason in the Matrix movie they wore leather suits. Leather is insulated. But anyway, so a very good insulator too. But anyways, let me get back on what I was talking about. It's got to do with mass and That's also creating. There's a lot. Most of the mass is in the Pacific, the Ring of Fire area. That's where most of the mass on the planet is. Most of the gold and stuff has been moved to Cali, China, Hawaii, Japan, places like that. And all those places keep getting these earthquakes and explosions of gas and stuff like that and chemicals that are very likely due to their close proximity to the Pacific Rim. When I unleash his power and or anything else unleashes great power through the opening of heaven, and the light of Jesus Christ is enhanced by me enhancing the outpouring of the Spirit of God, which grows people as stalls, and the Son of Righteousness, but destroys the wicked, and they act crazy. That's why right before one of these events, I didn't add it here because it was negative, and they like to make people negative. So I stopped adding those after I called on to that. But it's in the book of Second Ezra that they would lose their minds every time they felt my presence, every time they felt the Son of Man's presence. When they knew he was coming and they felt it, that they would lose their minds and go on these kind of rampages. That's basically what happened, just like when this all happened right here. I think it was like in the same area. And then this one guy was talking about how there was these other wildfires in California. Right before it, there was some guy that went crazy and did a shooting or something like that. And he was saying that it was probably like, created by some MK Ultra shit or something like that. But there's more to it than that. I mean, they might have made him more easy triggered, but those are going to be the people that are going to be triggered by this because they have so many fragments in their brain and stuff. It's really like these people are not very strong to begin with to be fragmented. But they could have been through a lot. But you get what I'm trying to say. But they lose their minds, so that's another thing that happens. And that goes along with this as well. But yeah, so this is basically mostly around the Pacific, the Ring of Fire. And I'm going to bring that up right here because look at this. You're not even going to believe this, man. Probably don't even know about it, but let me get to this thing real quick. What is this thing? Oh, that's the Rapture one. I got to get back to this. What is this? It's probably down here. Yeah, there it is. All right. The sun will turn into a ring of fire on the 26th. In case you don't believe me, I'm going to open this for you. Because I know you probably just would not believe me and not look. No, I didn't just look at this date and then fucking base it around that. I literally fucking made some improvements to the outpouring of the Spirit. And see, on the 26th, Saudi Arabia, India, Indonesia, create a solar eclipse. That's your Asia, Australia, the Pacific Ocean. You see this? Ring of Fire, solar eclipse. It's basically going to be over top of the Ring of Fire. You see this? You see how God aligns up with everything I'm trying to tell you? This is what happened on my other page, and this is why people couldn't deny it. I never had a rebuttal about my old page. Never. And literally, they created all these fucking, like, censorship for YouTube. Mostly for me, no offense. Like, if you pay attention to these guys that are complaining about censorship, that you see these big-ass pages everybody's following, I'm telling you, those dudes is actors. They're complaining about their paycheck. I do this shit for free. If they're doing this shit for a check, you best believe they are bullshit, my friend. Bull fucking shit, my friend. That's what these guys are, man. They're fucking actors, bro. You have no clue, man. They will never give you the truth. They just want you to keep coming back because just like the doctors, a cure doesn't fucking get them money. Except one time. These motherfuckers want you coming back for click after click after click after clickbait after clickbait, boy. Can't you fucking see it? And look at my page. Do I put out clickbait shit? No. Not a goddamn cent. Everything I got is real. But anyway, so yeah, it's right over the fucking Ring of Fire. I was predicting all this kind of... I didn't even know this was related. I just came on here and I was going to tell y'all about the causes of what's happening with the Ring of Fire and all this. And then I was like, oh, crap. This actually lines up with it perfectly with today. Like, well, yesterday, basically. I couldn't even believe it, dude. And it's actually a fucking Ring of Fire. Literal fucking Ring of Fire. And this also has to do with me kind of straightening up, maybe, marriage ring, God, and all that kind of stuff. bride and all that kind of stuff, birthing pains, birthing this outpouring of the spirit on this world, a new fucking dimension, a whole new world, a whole new heaven and earth. How do you think that happens? About change. You'll be changed in the twinkling of an eye. And you'll see me and know me and see me how I am. And that's why Jesus said that, you know, when the Son of Man comes, is he going to have any faith? Is he going to find any faith? Was he talking about himself? Clearly, he had plenty of faith. People are following him around. Son of Man is somebody different. Y'all don't even know. That's why Jesus is Son of God. The Son of Man created the Son of God. I could create a fucking Lamborghini, but I can't outrun my Lamborghini, okay? I gave all my power to the Son of God. I gave all the power to him. He is that light. He is that perfect day between the light that never fails as well. And he's being exposed. That's why he said, God, Father, give me the glory that I had before the world was. You see? But anyway, so that's that. And then let me get back to some of these other things that happened. Let me get back to this rapture thing. Oh, yeah, I already got that right here. This guy is saying, like, and then look at this date. He actually, like, a lot of times fractals will happen 10 days later. Watch this one. You see this? Well, this one right here I'm trying to highlight, but it won't let me highlight right where I just opened at. September, you see this at the top? September 17th, 2019. You see this? What did I put here? What was a special day for me? Ahead of that, I put down. I went too far there. Where is it? September 7th. Today begins a true outpouring of the Spirit. And things ramped up from that point. You see how long it was before that post, really? See that? I only do it. I'm not trying to get views. I'm just trying to warn y'all and get the truth out. And that's the reason I need views, so y'all fucking know what's going on. So things, you know, progress. Instead of like, I'm tired of all this fucking going to YouTube. Nobody knows a goddamn thing. I'm tired of that. And I know everything. I already fucking told it on my old page. And I got some new stuff, but people don't get it. So that's why the 17th, that guy said the 17th was a special day or whatever. See? Something huge, blessing. See? How the fuck would he know that? Maybe that's one of the dates in the video. I didn't even watch the video because he always does this. He always fucking comes up with videos. You see this? This is what I said. Not sure about a rapture, but like usual for years, because he's been doing this since my old page. All these fucking people of God have been told from God about me, but they don't get it when I come right to them in their face like, hey, look at this. I predicted this. And yeah, you're right. It's going to shake the world, see? He's not going to be no damn rapture. The rapture, they keep thinking it's the rapture because I'm progressing things. I'm building them up. I'm making things better. I'm relieving them of some of their fucking problems. But the devil's always counterbalancing that with more problems. If y'all pay attention to the past decade or so, that's what they've been doing. Creating unnecessary problems and create unnecessary tension and put y'all in a fight or flight state. That's what it's all about. It's always about your central nervous system. That's why the more Gallons targets your central nervous system and tries to hijack it, take everything out of it and replace it with his own shit. Because once your central nervous system is controlled by them, they can fucking they got you wired up, bro. They can do whatever with you just about. Your nervous system will make you do things without you wanting to do it because it's firing on its own. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Let me pause this. I don't even remember what the hell I was saying. Oh, to hell with it, man. That's not even a part of my topic. I'm pretty sure you got whatever the hell I was trying to say, but yeah. So I get told this man I was gonna shake the world, and he replies some stuff or whatever. That had been going on with him for a while, man. I was just tired of people just not getting it, man. But anyways, so yes, that's the wrong one again. That's the one I wanted to look at. All right, so here. All right. So right when he makes that video, where's that shit at? All right, it's already happening with some earthquakes and stuff. This is the point. I've been doing this so much on my old page that like I started to teach about these things called fractals, and that's why there's holidays. Every time I would do one of these events, when these great outpours of the spirit, which basically are Like, I'll tell you about the power of the Holy Spirit. It's holy, holy, holy. Holy means dedicated, basically means infinite, non-ending, dedicated. And that just basically has to do with the power of God. There's three different types of holies, three dimensions of holy. It's basically like infinite scale and growth. So, it can scale up as much as it wants and grow as much as it wants. It's consistent, it never fades, and it can do anything. It's basically growing, it can do anything, and it never fades. That's the holy, holy, holy. That's how it works. I can do anything I want with it practically. Anything I can imagine, basically. And right now, I've just been basically just enhancing basic functions of the body and stuff like that, and the mind, and giving us glorified bodies. People don't seem to care, though. They're basically destroying their bodies and partying and rivaling until the end of time or whatever. Because this has enhanced their senses. But anyways, it's kind of a long story. But anyways, I do that. It comes out. It changes everything. The protons and neutrons come out of the sun. It blows down things in atomic physics. It's the same pattern every single time. It causes an earthquake. That's why God said, I would shake the heavens and the earth. The two witnesses witnessing from the earth, and Jesus is witnessing from me from the heavens, confirming everything I'm saying with these kind of events, these signs of the heavens. But you guys are still not giving my glory, and this is just sad. It's just sad. And that's why this continues on. But yeah, these are birthing pains as well. Like I said, I'm the two witnesses, so two newly found asteroids just flew past Earth right after I just, all that, oh, I'm going to shake the Earth. Now I'm blowing out untimely figs again. Just flew right past two of them, confirming who I am again. And breaking Japan smashed by typhoon, 1 million without power. Huge temperature anomaly, Alaska, California, right around that same area. The Pacific again, this blob thing, this thing they're trying to hide, something going on, there's some kind of power. Because what happens is the energy comes through the sun, it builds up in the earth, and then it causes volcanic activity and then also earthquakes, because all that causes moving of the tectonic plates and all that shit. And then the algae bloom, turning, the seas and all that stuff, like they said in the Bible, what happened to blood sometimes, and then, but for some reason, I guess it's blue blood or something. I don't know. I've never seen algae turn blue, but I guess it's green. Isn't the algae's color, but sometimes it's red. I don't know. Make up your mind. But anyway, so slow-moving green. I didn't say green, did I? Slow-moving bright fireball creeps over the English Channel. You see fireballs. And storms created by the energy buildup as well. That's why the storms are usually around the Pacific, around the center part, around the equator, because it's where all the energy buildup is, and then the colds and the hots build up, and it causes all these different effects. And the sun's right over top of us. That's why we always have these effects happening, and it's intensifying. That's why they're blocking the sunlight there. And then on the rare Friday the 13th harvest moon, something actually happened with my mom. You wouldn't even believe me, but it was pretty bad. On the actual day she was in the hospital, I'll just say that. You wouldn't even believe me. I'm not going to give you any proof. But anyway, so 30 plus unusual. I don't even know why the fuck I put that there. It must have been something I accidentally put there. Very possible hurricane watch is Friday 13th harvest moon. It was another sign. I was doing something around that. I forget what. And then fireball watch. No one but two asteroids to fly by Earth. This blah blah blah. New comet is likely an interstellar visit. Oh, where are these comets coming from? Like Comet Ison and all this shit that popped up right along with my beginning of my prophecy and all that kind of stuff. But this is ridiculous. Comet came, earthquake strikes South Carolina, blah blah blah. Earth odd pattern. Still more of them on the west. Worst case scenario, blah blah. Hit 2 hurricanes. 2. This is only because I've been pushing this 2 thing, so this is automatically aligned up in time to be 2. Unusually large, uncertainty, huge. Huberto. I bet if I looked up the word meaning of that, it'd be something interesting. And they signed an agreement with Israel. This type of shit starts happening again. These biblical things start happening again. You see, and then breaking massive attack on Saudi oil fields. Oh, these same guys that are involved in this whatchamacallit, what is this thing? That new eclipse that's coming. So maybe something's going to happen over there as well. I mean, massive Israel and Saudi Arabia attack on Iran. You see this? So isn't that all biblical? Like Iran, all that stuff you see? Israel and all. So it's like, I don't know, maybe they just fall on me waiting to see what I'm going to do. And then they just, I don't know, it's like angels making this happen for me. I don't know. If my power always pushes forward scripture, like prophecies and stuff for some reason. And that has nothing to do with what I created to do. So there's obviously a higher power interacting with what I'm doing. And I think that's Jesus Christ, because he is my power. He is my light. It's the light of a man. That certain man. Shine from him. It's a possibility of the world to exist. The possibility is God. And that's why the word was God and became God. The word means command prompt. Literally, it means command prompt. He was a program I created. But he's based on me, so he's like totally like not like this bullshit they're making now that's just all synthetic and shit. There's so much more to that I could tell you, but it's like there's no point in making this long because nobody's really gonna look at this, bro. I'm just gonna put it out there in case someone later figures your shit out and that could maybe be like, hey, I figured it out first. But I don't know. I don't really care at this point. I'm done witnessing. That's why I didn't even care to put this stuff on YouTube. I used to put it on YouTube, all that kind of predicting that this is going to happen. This is a specific day. That's how I got all my fucking followers, dude. Who gets followers beside that unless they right? But anyway, so that's what happened. Blackout hits 4 nations in Central America. That's because they're around the equator. That's why it's so hot there. That's why they're trying to take those countries. They probably got good minerals and stuff, just like Africa, which is around the equator, has. I'm pretty sure the minerals and stuff in Africa have to do with some of the Mandela effects. But anyways, I probably am causing the Mandela effects, but also the quantum computers are creating them. Yeah. They even put it in your face. They say life was like a box of chocolates in the original. No, life is like a box of chocolates in the old version of Forrest Gump. And then in the new one, they changed it to life was like a box of chocolates. They put it right in your fucking face, bro. And the annoying thing is because how they took my page down, all they did was steal all my fucking ideas off my page. They've been making movies out of it. They don't even understand what they're looking at. But anyways, the 4 has to do with the 4, forever 4. If you know anything about this little picture right here, like this is where my whole little story started. Like God showed me that I was this guy. But this is really the beginning and the end. He's Bootes, the constellation Bootes. You know the constellations is related to God, Perseus, all those, like, and Perseus just passed over, Orion and all that kind of stuff. And the whole nother story I have to redo it so you can see how, like, there's a story in the sky. This is the other guy that made the video. I reposted on my other page, and I'm gonna have to repost it on here so y'all can see it somewhere and make sure it doesn't disappear. But it's called The Sting of the Scorpion by Jonathan Gray. It'll tell you all about the constellations, the real meanings, how there's always these 4s, forever 4. That's why there's the 4 spirits of God, there's the 4 horsemen, there's a 4 cherubim around the 5th, which is a combination of the 4, just like there's the 2 cherubim, just like there's the 2 olive sticks that are in front of God, that unite to make the God of the whole earth. That's why if you pay attention to Revelations, when the 2 witnesses leave, they leave the same way Jesus left. There's always similarities between them and Jesus. When they go up to heaven, they're like on the clouds with reapers, just like the constellation Bootes, just like this guy has a sickle, a reaper, a harvest. Like I even, like, just around the grape time, like that's what this is all about, like, as well. Harvest time. I even came up with my character in this game. I didn't even mean to call him this. The game named him this something like Phil Grapes or something. And then I changed his name later or whatever. But this is so much synchronicity, and this happens to anybody that's a prophet. Like, but I have it like on a higher level because I'm like the source of this shit, be honest. Like, you're probably not going to believe me, but it's the truth. I don't really care. This is probably why I didn't have a lot of people promote my channel, because I'm just like, I'm telling you who I am. And those false books in the Bible that were added by people that didn't even know Jesus, only John, James, and Jude, and I think like in Revelations, which is John again or another John. I'm pretty sure those are the only ones who knew him, really. The rest of them, they didn't even know him. That's a whole nother story I have to get into. There's all these contradictions in them to even what Jesus taught. And like Paul's a fucking heretic and all this shit. And he basically told y'all that all authority is of God because he was a Roman. Like, and the Romans were the authority at that point. Yeah, and they fed them the lions and stuff, and because they didn't stick up for themselves. That's why Jesus said, "This is my world, this is my kingdom," contradicting the other books. You pay attention. This is only in the book of John. He said that they would have fought for him, and John was his favorite apostle. So you do that, man. There's a lot more to it, though. I could tell you, but yeah. So the 4 is huge. The 7 is just a fusion of the 4 and the 3. That's why Jesus said in Revelation that he's the Alpha and Omega. He walks in the midst of the 7 candlesticks. It's complete. It's all 7 days. It's all 7,000, years. Each day with God is like 1,000 years. He rested on the 6th day, the beginning of the 7,000th year. And then he came back on the 7,000th, beginning of the 7,000th year, beginning of this Aquarius age. That's when I was born. I was born in 1985. That's what George Orwell's 1984 was. That's what Terminator was about when I was born. That's what Back to the Future was about when I was born. I was 33 when it did its 33 thing just last year. The Star of Bethlehem was there when Jesus was born. Haley's Comet was there when Jesus was born. It's coming back around like right now. This is like always around these little key times and stuff like that. You're gonna dodge all these fucking synchronicities. You're blind then, man. I don't really care for you. But anyway, so that's what the 7 is about. It's like I told you, it's the menorah and it's the fusion. Ha! They put it right in your face, like Japanese anime and stuff like that. Totally based around Jesus Christ rides on a cloud. I'm talking about Goku, which his name means air, which means spirit. And, it's all got to do with God. He had a rod of iron he ruled with, fire out of his mouth, all this kind of shit, there's so many connections with him. I actually met him in a dream one time, too. But anyways, now what you think. He had a nice little breeze around him because, like I said, my outpouring spirit creates wind. It creates air. It creates Holy Spirit. It's like it blows things as untimely fig out of the sky. Anyway, so massive Israel attack, blah, 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 purple skies. I remember I had a video about this explaining how this happened, like the purple skies, and then look at these numbers right here. You see this? That's why you had this 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, and you kept seeing it over and over again. It's God telling you about them. Like the 2 witnesses are here. They're 1, but there's really 4 of them, and they're 1. They're the 4 spirits of God. The phase before the 7 spirits of God. Alpha and Omega. That's why that's the 4 horsemen as well. Anyways, I told you about these purple skies a while ago, and it fears super volcanic eruptions, you see. I don't know what the purple skies got to do with that. I mean, I haven't done that much research, but I'm pretty sure it's somehow related because I already know what's basically going on. I mean, I could just learn even more because I already know what's going on. You see how easy it is once you know what's going on? Then you're just like, oh, let's see how this purple sky is connected. But I already know the basic idea is it's just caused by frequency. My frequency is enhancing, going higher. What's purple? It's the highest frequency you can even see. It's even higher than that, what you're not seeing related to that purple light that I'm creating. This always happens when I increase my output of spirit. I remember watching an old video I had because I did a lot of sky watching videos, and I have actual footage of the second sun and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure it's more than 2 suns. I have video of the fucking sun going in between the 2 portals in the Bible. Out of the book of Enoch said it was going between the 2 portals, and it kept going between them real fast. And something might be changing. It might be speeding up, and that might be what they're trying to hide. Is they're going between these portals and kind of weird shit like that. And if you don't know, chemtrails have barium, strontium, and copper. All those are, I don't know which one's each color, but One's red, one's green, and one's blue. If you know anything about art, I was an artist growing up. That's why I could see through this bullshit about flat Earth and perspective and horizontal perspective with the sun and all that kind of shit. I just never fell for that shit. Like it was just easy for me to see through, especially once I heard the evidence and all that kind of stuff. When I was a kid, it never made sense to me how you spin this fast, you don't feel it, and when you jump, you don't get left behind and all that kind of shit. How planes can go up against it, and so on and so forth. All these basic little concepts that should fucking have common sense to know. But how the hell did I get off in this? But anyways, yeah, I used to watch the goddamn skies all the time. I don't even care to explain all this stuff I was trying to say. But I used to watch the skies all the time. Like I said, I saw the sun going between the portals and all that stuff. And like I said, they're using the chemtrails to hide everything up in the sky. That's what I was trying to talk about. The red, blue, and the green. You can make any colors. And they basically got it in the sky, and they could turn the sky into whatever they want. Most of the time, they just block out shit with just clouds or fake clouds or whatever. And you know what I'm saying. They're trying to hide it. That's the other reason they had that up there. And then synthetic biology is in it to get inside of people. That's why they found DNA out of the in water that came out of the rain, the chemtrails or whatever. And they were like, this is alien. It's got every different type of DNA, all the strengths, but none of the weaknesses. Immune to heat, immune to cold, immune to wear and tear, man, everything. It's got all the features and none of the weaknesses of all the different types of DNA, eukaryotes and all that kind of stuff, or whatever. Yeah, it's basically a synthetic biology that they're using to build stuff inside of people and turn them all into these fucking robots that we hate now. And this needs to be stopped. Otherwise, we're in trouble. And that's why they feel like this insect's under them. It's just like meth addicts. They feel like this insect's under their skin because they haven't detoxed this stuff out. The stuff's in the foods and like, especially like beef and stuff like that. You know, look at my Matrix movie video. Like I said, diet is highly important. There's so much I could tell you, but you know, you gotta go look at that shit yourself, man. This is a whole another video, so can't be all up in that. So they're trying to hide all that shit. The purple sky is just breaking through. It's probably on a frequency they can't stop or some shit. Like every time it breaks through, it's just something they just couldn't stop. And then what a surprise, a filament eruption and CME, the coronal mass ejection, likely Earth directed. Why didn't nobody talk about that? I thought the sun was like hibernating. But what are all these goddamn winds they're talking about, huh? Oh, it's them hiding what's really going on. It's constantly blowing shit out. And they don't want you to know that. Huge craft spotted hovering above Earth on ISS feeds. Some weird shit happened. I guess that caused something to decloak, which happens a lot because their technologies have different issues phasing in with what I'm creating in reality. That's why they show up on the cameras and stuff, because like they're not able to keep up with it. Like it's changing constantly. I don't think these guys are really a part of it. So they're getting burnt out. That's why we're seeing people die to our left and our right. It's not happening to us, though. But anyway, so Bible said that would happen, by the way. But yeah, strong earthquakes, 2 of them. This is 2 thing. I'm not even looking to do that. And then look at the length of the video. 2 minutes 4 seconds. I gotta look at these other ones. Got 1542, 235. 343 is two threes and then a 4, a 2. The 3 is the Holy Spirit and the 5 is the combination of the 4 that's around the 5th. And they were all 4-faced cherubim. And it's got all the numbers right there. The 1, 5, and the 4, and then the 2 and the 4. But anyways, and then a 5.8 earthquake, Pakistan. I really got the numbers there. But, you know, that happened. I'm trying to warn people. Nobody cares, though, so it keeps happening. 3 large asteroids that zip past Earth today. Gee, I wonder why that happened. These asteroids are just popping out of nowhere all of a sudden. Yeah, I wonder which prediction that was following. Yeah, undetected asteroid narrowly missed Earth. Blah, blah, blah. Usual shit. 7.0, 7.2. There's a Cat 4, numerics again. Purple lights. Told you. That's what I was seeing. I was seeing over Hawaii because Hawaii is with shit, like right in the middle of this shit. And then she's basically saying it's coming to an end between October and November. What am I telling you right now? Super high watch. You see this? You see how they always point at me? Her and the other guy were both pointing at the same time. First him, and then now she's getting the later part. She's actually more accurate than he is. They've been blocking me from communicating with her. She doesn't get any comments from me. She can't like see anybody's comments. They totally censor her shit on that regard because they don't want the truth getting done. Because me and her talk, it's over, dude. It's fucking over, and they already know it. Something large entered the atmosphere and nobody saw. It was big. It's happening right around these predictions, like usual. This is all going from the earlier one, which I think was in September, through this month. That's basically what's going on. These are all, if you look at the dates, that start in September, and they go through all till now, you know. And like I said, my holy days, this is why God would have them observe the holidays, the holy days. That's why they play these word games. It's holy days, not holidays. These are days when God did great moves of power. And he uses power because he's of that nature, of that dimension, of that infinity power I created, of the holy, holy, holy. Whatever he does, it lasts forever. So every time on that same day in the future, there'll be reoccurring events on that holiday. That's why people watch these Jewish holidays, and it might be like slightly off or whatever, but the numerics can always like put the shit together. There seems to be this undercurrent of numerics in everything. Like, I can't really see it right now because I haven't been really increasing my my stimulation. That's really all it takes is stimulation or depressants. Depressants bring you down and make you more relaxed and not see things. Stimulants make you get higher up in things and you'll be more aware of what's going around you. And you might even get psychosis is what they call it, but you're really just seeing what other people can't see. It's right there. And then you could even decode it for other people to see, just like how in the Bible, when Abraham was about to sacrifice Isaac and they saw that one sight in the heavens, but their servant, they were wondering if he could see it. And then other kinds in the Bible where people, they were wondering if they could see it, but sometimes they couldn't, but sometimes they could. And I believe the reason they could see it sometimes because the people that it was meant for, like, or the person that was like holy, like Abraham, he decoded it in his mind and made it manifest in reality for others that if they're close enough to him, they can also see it. But he was like the tipping point of it. I already know this, trust me. Because people have, I've done my research, people on these kind of drugs, you would think they're the only ones seeing it, but other people see and hear what they see and hear sometimes, just depending on the person and the situation. So I already know how it works. Like, so just we're decoding reality constantly, and that's why they want to control your TV, why they want to control what you're seeing, why they don't want you to see me, why they don't want you having any kind of good influences, only shit on the TV, and fear and all this kind of stuff. It's because they want to shape your fucking way that you decode reality in a very negative way, and that's basically what they're aiming for right there. So they can get you back in a fight or flight and all that kind of stuff. But it's really easy to get back in the growth state, especially if you're a man. All you have to do is get aroused. That's why they're trying to cut off the men and make them all women. Miserable ass women. Because women, I mean, they can't exactly get aroused very easily. But a man, once he's aroused, he's automatically in a growth state, and that just kills. And when you go into a growth state, it shuts down the fight or flight automatically. And then vice versa. That's why when you're in a good mood, they'll try and bring you down with negative things. Doesn't matter how good your mood, they'll bring you right down, more than likely, depending on how strong you are. You know? Because fight or flight automatically shuts down the growth state. So you're going to be automatically just like in that bad state. If it gets you. With ways of, you know, resisting all that kind of stuff. Anti-stress and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, so I'm just gonna move on now. Pretty much giving y'all more information you're gonna get anywhere else already. But anyways, except for redundant information that you can get anywhere else. Fucking unique information like this does not exist on YouTube anymore. Because, I mean, most of the stuff that was popping up on YouTube to begin with was stuff that was already said. Most of these so-called teachers, you guys like Bill Cooper and all that shit, stuff they taught was in books. They took it out of books and started teaching it for themselves and made their own books of it. I saw that happen, man. This is just so sad. YouTube has just become a joke now, man. But anyway, so let me move on. Something large entered there, and then ancient warning, the rain of fire, and escape. You see this? What did I just tell you? The ring of fire, the rain of fire. Huge fireball turns night into day over northeast China. I'm telling you, she's prophetic. She knows. She's the only one who knows what I'm doing before I do it, besides me. But she doesn't know exactly. It doesn't work that way. I don't know. Maybe she does, but she doesn't tell. But anyway, potentially asteroid, plasma eye, visible, small. You see this? Rain of fire. Ring of fire. Get ready, shooting stars from Halley's Comet. Woo! Didn't I tell you? Didn't I fucking tell you? I knew I had this on here. Get ready, shooting stars from Halley's Comet to light up night sky. Jeez. Rain of fire and escape. This just got to do with me moving forward, basically. I am doing something like that right now. I am progressing with my life right now. That's all I'm going to say about it. But, wow. This thing always pops up, and then the 1, the 5, and the 4. What does that make? 10, aka 1 again. That's so amazing. 2 digits to 2, forever on and off. New Zealand man fell straight black objects. Got my numbers again. But also, this is what I filmed years ago on my other page when I predicted that I was going to end the war in heaven. When this happened, I might be able to get the old footage, actually, of some of the stuff that happened, but I wouldn't be able to get the all sky cam footage that I had. They took that all down. Like I said, they took my page out, and then later on, I was going to go to Google Plus and then get a lot of my pictures and shit from there and repost it here. But they also took that down. But luckily, I made like a backup page when I first made my page because I already knew they were after me. They had been after me back then. But after a while, they're not taking my page out, so I started posting all on YouTube instead of on my backup page on a different website. But I have some stuff for the Second Son on that extra website. Plus, I have some stuff from my other hard drive, but I gotta get around to getting that off there because it's complicated. I ain't gonna get into it and give nobody no ideas and give me problems while I'm trying to fix it. But I don't really need that. I got some good footage on my other account, but really the best stuff's on my other hard drive order. I gotta get it off there. But yeah, like these things basically came right afterwards, after that war in heaven, and I was like, oh, I summoned these motherfuckers. Cause it happened right with my when I did another increase or something like that. Either that or right when I said that war was gonna happen. And when the war happened, it was basically like there was all these fucking objects around the sun that just popped out of nowhere, and like a whole bunch of them that popped out of the sun kind of, and then just started going at it. It was like, I mean, millions of fucking ships going at it in the sky. And I predicted this shit. And it looked like the craziest fucking solar flare at the same time going to 360. Apparently these things are like one with the sun or something. One with the light of God. One with the light of sun. The son of man. I mean, the son of God. So it's like, man, like this is crazy that I predicted it on the day. Like, and they fucking look like they wiped out the ones that were sitting here kind of waiting for them. I would imagine on the other side of the sun was God's people, God's stuff, and they wiped them out. But anyways, after that, these black objects popped up all over the goddamn planet, and they came down real slow, and I saw certain countries react to them with fucking helicopters and shit. This shit should have been viral, bro. I should have been so fucking viral. My page had non-stop viral videos like this, bro. Nobody gave a fuck, bro. 5,000 subscribers, none of them, man. I was like the original shadow man motherfucker, and then they took me out Right when they took out Alex Jones. First they got me and they was like, nobody gave a fuck. So it's like, all right, let's get the other guy that's the big motherfucker that everybody knows about. We got the guy nobody knows about. We started with him so nobody would do anything. But then they went for Alex. And what would that have done for me if I actually tried to post anything? Like, oh, no, they censored my page. You would have never saw it because you would have been hearing nothing about Alex Jones. Nothing about Alex Jones' fucking page getting taken down. That's how fucking far they go just to get little old me, because you know who I am. If you don't, you're a fool. It's okay, though. I don't really care. There's a lot of fools here. You got a lot of company. But yeah, I saw that. I think New Zealand was actually one of the countries I saw that. And then they just kind of like, some of them left back up later, like later on that night. And it was just crazy as fuck, man. They were clearly there. And I kept recording my other locations. I'll probably be able to get some more recordings of them. I could show you them exact ones. But nobody follows my page, so what's the point? Well, anyways, breaking 6.7 hits the Philippines. This actually something I was just looking in the Philippines. I was looking at Japan, all this kind of stuff. And for that to happen in the Philippines, that was really just related to me. Now I already told you about this fireball thing caused by a meteor. That's what's been going on there. And in California, you already know what's going on there. Now I just broke that down for you. With all that fucking, like, they got so much gold, for example, in Hawaii. That's why the Japanese went to Hawaii. They have, like, more, if they sold all the gold that they had in Hawaii, they'd be richer than the fucking Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. I mean, they have over $100 trillion in value in that gold. Like hundreds of trillions of dollars in gold. You can go do the math for yourself. I already did it. The amount of tons of gold they have is ridiculous. That's a huge amount of mass. And there's a lot of stuff building in there. Like I said, new land masses. It's the most mineral rich area on the planet. That's why it's massive. It's pulls the sun there. It's pulling this energy there. It's gravitation. The sun just falls and shit north to south. As the ice melts, it moves away from that area because it melted it basically, and it's going to the part where it's frozen. And it'll go like to the north as it's frozen, and then go back down to the south as it's frozen. And but anyway, so that's just that. And the energy, like I said, my output of the spirit is creating all this effect. It seems God has some kind of intention of judging California. I'm imagining because it's Babylon. I mean, the place is Hollywood, like it's Babylon. Like what they did to the. I know a lot of y'all, Latino or probably sympathizing with the illegals or whatever. I don't. I'm part Latino, I'm part Cuban, all that kind of stuff. I do not sympathize with that, man. I do not sympathize with La Raza, man. Come in here to take the goddamn country back. And they always bring y'all to the black neighborhoods. Yeah, I'm part black. That's why I don't appreciate y'all. Because they're always coming to black. They always bring y'all to the black neighborhoods. Y'all even moving to North Carolina. Because in North Carolina, black people do not treat you racistly. Y'all are even moving there. And it's another black area, y'all just gonna end up going there, welfaring, hiring each other, and taking over. And it's not fair. Not fair to the black people who go to your businesses, buy your food, because they're not fucking racist like y'all are, and supremacists like y'all are, and La Raza like y'all are. They're just here doing their fucking thing. They didn't even want to come here. They got brought here by force, man. And y'all had more slaves than anybody else south of the goddamn border here. Only 5% of the slaves were here in America. I know that nigga is a Latin word. It is a Roman word. The people that put us in the fucking bondage, destroyed our fucking our temples and all that shit in Israel. And now y'all want to act like y'all the fucking Israelites. You Roman, Gypsy, Jew, Talmud pieces of shit. And gonna sit in our fucking capital and act like you're us getting all the fucking money we fucking really need in this horrible situation in America where we've been enslaved. And y'all think y'all got it bad. Y'all gotta at least get fucking hired. And you only gotta pay shit under the table. Y'all get more money than a typical idiot in this country. And more fucking connections and opportunities in this country. I don't respect that, man. That y'all fucking come to black areas and just take it over, man. And then the black people have nowhere to go. I just watch them on the street. Watch them living horrible lives. And I see y'all on fucking YouTube with your fucking welfare checks that y'all get fucking feeding lobster to your goddamn dogs and bragging about it. It just makes me sad, man. And you wonder why people don't have no respect for that shit, man. I mean, y'all kick them out of their damn neighborhoods and LA, create all this goddamn racism, wars and shit. Then you go back to your own country and create MS-13 and nobody likes that in your own fucking countries and shit. Like, man, you guys are far from perfect. I'll say that. You got some beautiful women, people I can relate to y'all more than anybody in some ways, really. More than my black people, really, because I'm highly Latin. You wouldn't even fucking understand, like, but I can highly relate to these people in a lot of ways, but this other bullshit, I'm not down with it. And they never fucking accepted me because I'm a melanated Latin, you know? And that shit ain't cool. But anyway, so, what was that I was going to say? It's basically judgment from God because of what happened to the black people in California. No bullshit. Those Hebrew people, they out threw under the bus in California. That's a big part of it. But they threw themselves under the bus too. We all knew that. A big part of it. I already know I just lost like 1 million fucking views off that if I had anybody view me because people just don't like that kind of stuff. They don't like hearing about any of this kind of guilt off that. Like I said, nigga is a Latin word. Y'all 95% of the fucking slaves south of here. That's why the people to the south border didn't want to give up their slaves because they were like, oh, hell no. We can cross that border, man. You think I want to give up my slaves when they got 10 times more slaves than I do? Yeah. Nah, I don't think they did. I don't think they wanted to. And you guys in the other countries, y'all basically just fucking like killed them. That's why no fucking melanated people there. Like the natives that were there as well, they were melanated. What happened to them? Oh yeah, those are the few people that actually still stay in their country and want to take care of it instead of coming and running here. The conquistador, to conquer it. Because that's what you guys do, you're conquerors. I'm not dumb. Roman conquerors. You gotta do it however you can. And I know the barbarians took over Rome, and that's who these gypsy, Roman, barbarian Jews with monkey features are. Oh, God. This is another reason I ain't got viewers, because they can't handle the truth. Like I said, most people are animalistic. Look at their fucking hair. Animals have straight hair. Men do not have straight hair. We do not have straight hair. No, we have curly fucking hair. Every native species on this planet had curly fucking hair that was human. What did y'all do? You wiped them out, whitewashed them. And it made them suffer in slavery in your fucking country, man. Y'all doing the same thing fucking here. I know about Colombia. You motherfuckers don't even, like, y'all fucking persecute the poor in the most horrible ways. You try to kill them. You hire fucking groups of people on motorcycles to ride around and kill these people if they're poor. If they're out on the streets at night, you fucking kill them. You created the goddamn purge in real life against specifically poor people. And they wonder why nigga is a Latin word, a Roman word. The Roman people that are basically running this country and basically giving it over to the little fucking colonists and shit like that to take it over and destroy all the rest of the black people in here or whatever they had coming here and basically taking it for yourselves and acting like Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Not Brazilian jiu-jitsu, Brazilian capoeira is Brazilian. No, it's African and Hebrew Israelites that created the fucking thing you call capoeira. It's not Brazilian. No, it's not yours. It's ours. We created that shit on them slave ships. It's not yours. It's like the Israelite religion is ours. All these fucking inventions y'all stole from us is ours. Black Wall of China is ours. Get the fuck out of here. People can't even think of nothing. It's still every fucking thing you got, man. You know why? It's because you came out of fucking caves. You got an animal instinct to you where when you're in the caves, you had to kill and steal and destroy for everything you had in them. So now that you're out here, you're killing, stealing, destroying for everything you have. You did it to the Sumerians. You came and killed, steal, and destroyed everything in there. And that's why God said that Babylon, a.k.a. Sumeria, would have nothing but demons in it because y'all destroyed the place. The place is so bad, only y'all would survive there. It's so fucking bad. And these demons were these fucking animalistic people that came out of the fucking caves. And they just knew about these people. They called them Georges. They called the white man when he came here Georges. Like George of the Jungle. With this caveman hair. They put it right in your face. They don't even mind showing you who the caveman really was. And then they even had a caveman they thawed out and put in, it was a movie, they thawed him out and put him in a high school. He was an adult or whatever. It's the same guy that played Tarzan. The same white guy with the same hair. They gave him curly hair to try and hide that he's really got straight hair. It's got to do with these Mongol people. Like this one right here, she has Mongol hair. Not everybody's wrong. I'm just saying they're part animal, and the devil takes advantage of that. Specifically targeting these people. That's why you go to any country of these people, it's corruption every goddamn way. Any country of these people, there's corruption everywhere they are and everywhere they reach. That's all I'm gonna fucking say about it. I mean, overreaching fucking corruption. Not just like some petty shit. Like serious corruption, serious genocide. Always these kind of people. And the Asians were the most Mongol of them all. They don't even fucking speak English. Like, that's another way you know that they're fucking animals. Like, they don't learn our fucking language. They're bad with words. They're bad with language. That's what animals have the problem with. This is why I'm not popular, because I tell this kind of shit. It's the truth. It's bad and good in every race, like I said. I mean, I haven't said that, but it's good and bad in every race. So. But anyway, so I don't know how I got off on this animal shit, but anyway, so California, oh yeah, California getting judged, yeah. That's why. That's why I'll put an example. Let me explain this to you. Out of what is it, 60 million people that don't speak English in their homes or whatever, they speak whatever their native tongue is. 46 million of them, out of all of them, I think they're actually around 60 million. I don't remember. Basically, I remember it was 1/10 of the fucking country. 1/10 of the goddamn country. That's what they are. That's really bad. They don't speak no fucking English, man. All they do is speak Spanish, man. All of them were Spanish. Out of that 60 fucking million, almost all of them were Latin. Like 70 fucking something percent. You know what that does to people in their own country? You're alienating us from our own fucking country, bro. When I live in an area close to DC, it's a sanctuary city. These people, I can't even talk with them. It's like living in a foreign country when I'm in my own goddamn country, bro. I can't even talk with these people. They don't even speak English, bro. You know how disgusting that is? And then they're racist as fuck. Like, it just pissed me off, man. So, anyway, so let me go out. Let me move on. It's a totally different topic. I don't want to get on that race shit. But anyways, they don't speak English. They don't learn it because they can't. I put it that way. Everybody else did. Not them, though. No. Can't learn it. And that's a sign of the animalistic nature they have mixed into it. And then, what else? I mean, even the natives here were pretty fucking animalistic looking, like their hair and shit like that. It was pretty Mongol. The Mongol thing started in Africa. And what's on the west coast of Africa? America. Duh. It looks like a hybrid race here. Like probably part Asian, part African, or something like that. But anyways, the Mongols went all over the place, obviously, and created pyramids, apparently, or something. Because the Egyptians seem to have Mongol features as well. But they seem more like a mixed culture. But and then you look at the Mayans, it's Mongols again, creating these pyramids. Not saying they're stupid, but they got some downsides to them. Definitely got some downsides to them. That are more moral problems and integrity problems than anything. Because animals lack that kind of stuff. They lack integrity. Women lack that super consciousness as well. That's why they get along with the women so well. You pay attention to them. Black man doesn't get along with his woman. I'll tell you that, though. No, it's a white man problem. Well, anyways, that's only because the white man comes from Africans anyway. So do these guys, but I think it's a little closer to the white man for some weird reason. I don't know. They lived right next to each other for like ages. But anyway, so Fire force 10,000 evacuated. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like guys like, fuck y'all. If y'all ain't gonna let my people live here, I'm gonna burn shit down. But it's also part of the prophecy. Babylon will burn. Other countries see it happening and not be able to do shit about it. Like, they're getting wildfire after wildfire after wildfire. And like I said, this energy is building up, and the crust is causing volcanic activity and earthquakes after it builds up. But also, it seems to be igniting things when it gets extremely powerful. Like in China, especially, if their chemical plants is igniting things, probably because of the way it's interacting on an atomic level, and there's just nothing they could do about it. Like I predicted that bomb that looked like a nuke in China. I created that probably and all this other stuff. And I was actually proud of it. Back then, I was trying to get people's attention, and I felt like I was fulfilling scripture, and I was. But now I just kind of like lay back and just do it at a slower rate. I try to at least, not trying to just get attention. I'm just trying to build my power. And I'm trying to do it as smoothly as possible so I don't fuck up the planet anymore and kill people. Because I don't like killing people. But apparently this is a part of God's judgment on these fucking idiots. But anyway, so wildfire. Because, dude, I had no fucking support. I still had no support. Other guys make just one prediction video like this and they would be super famous. I did endless videos like this. That's why I don't even care about this. You don't hear any excitement in my voice. I've done this millions of times. Not millions, but like hundreds of times. At least 1,000 times. So I had thousands of videos on my other page, and at least half of them were like this. Me predicting something. But anyway, so it's not hard to predict it when I can create it. That's how I predict it. Sometimes I actually just predicted things like the Boston bombing. But other ones, I just started creating and predicting stuff. Just trying to get this shit over with, but you guys are dumb. A little too dumb. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm pretty sure this place is doomed, and it's just something bad's gonna happen here. I'm sorry to tell y'all that, but that's my judgment. Like, here's what I'm saying. This ain't the only world. I'll tell you that. Jesus even told you that it's not his world. If it was, they would have fought for him. So from that point, it wasn't his world. Now I understand that though. Y'all understand that this is a living book. It can change. And y'all are a part of it. It even said they did not give him his glory after all these things, all these disasters, and they did not give him his glory. They did not repent to give him his glory. Even when he brings a damn ring of fire. Ring of fucking fire is a sign about what he's teaching about a ring of fire with the 2 fatu. Everything I just told you that would happen, happened. The fires, the earthquakes, the volcanoes, the wind, the historic winds forecasted for California, and the wildfires, because it's the cause of the whole goddamn thing. Igniting the PG&E, that's why PG&E would constantly shut off the power. They didn't shut it off this one time, and then this shit happened. It's just like something out of horror, like some kind of weird ass movie watching what happens in California with those forest fires. I've seen so much of it. I made a video about Babylon showing people that that's what was happening. And like this people escaping out of the fires. It's very horrible. But yeah, like usual, no views. Because nobody gives a fuck about anything besides getting cats in videos. The Kim Kardashians, some other whore. Bashing Trump when he's been the only thing holding back the economy going totally flop. Economy is at its highest thanks to this fucker. And it's just amazing to me. Like, these guys say they know what the fuck's going on. They say they know what the truth is. But they don't understand that the dinosaur media is attacking this man nonstop for a fucking reason. Y'all the stupidest fucking apes I've ever seen in my life, and I will never believe in this truth movement again. I'm just going to be leading it. Y'all can follow me. I don't trust any of y'all, to be honest. Probably than I could throw a fucking 2-ton brick on my weakest day. And I just don't trust y'all. I've done too much to have been done like I was on my last page to trust y'all, and nobody gave a fuck about that page disappearing. So nobody watched the damn video. So like, I already know what time it is. Y'all gonna keep going to these fake channels. Y'all gonna keep watching that. Y'all ain't gonna give a damn about the truth. You're not gonna find it. You're not gonna. I already know. Even if you saw this, you probably ain't got the patience to get this far. And my harsh tone, which to me is not even harsh, it's just real. It's probably just too much for you little fucking weak ass fucking emotions. The snowflake emotional ass fucking generation that ain't never getting anywhere because they're controlled by their emotions. And they're controlled by their emotions because they've been drugged and duped and destroyed mentally and cybernetically in their bodies to be like that, to be triggered by little stupid ass things that they have been programmed to be triggered by. And so all they gotta pull is your heartstrings, and you guys will hate anybody. Oh, he called them animals. I just called them animals too. It's because most people are part fucking animal, including him. This fucking red skin, no fucking lips, no forehead. Like, it's all animal features, man. Especially monkey features. I already exposed that as a fucking supremacist, white supremacist. And that's just one issue. I mean, that is one issue. This main issue. Like I said, he saw 2.0. I already knew he was gonna fucking turn on me. But it doesn't matter, man. Like, I hope he gets reelected, to be honest. It'd be better than any of these other goddamn bozos because he was anointed by God. But y'all might not believe that because y'all think y'all are saints, but I would love to see how you would react in this situation, see what you would do, and how many people would hate the fuck out of every little stupid thing you would do, and how many people would cut your throat because you did anything they didn't want you to do. Literally cut your throat. But yeah, so like I said, this outpouring spirit is creating quakes. It's worldwide, but the Pacific Rim, the Ring of Fire, is clearly where it's mostly at. There'll be some key things going on with that location, and me, obviously, with Haley coming through. It's caused earthquakes, fires, meteors to come down as a timely fix. It grows the people stronger that are in tune with God. But the people that are cut off from God, the evil people, they're going to just be burnt up and get even more weird. And if you pay attention, it's just like the Bible said, they're like dust under your feet. If you guys would actually fucking get your shit together. These people are retarded. Do you get that? They're fucking retarded. This is why somebody like him can make a show out of these people. And he's not that bright. He's not that bright. I'm 10 times smarter than him. At least. I'm infinitely smarter than him. If I was in charge, shit would, man, they wouldn't have had nothing to say about me. I wouldn't give them nothing to work with. I would just make everything happen. I'd be as politically, I wouldn't even be that politically correct. I'd be kind of like him, but not nearly as bad. But, anyways, I mean, shit would just, I would shut everything. I mean, I would shut so much shit down, it wouldn't even be funny, man. Anyways, like this guy, like these guys are fucking nothing. Not talking about him. I'm talking about these niggas around him. Can't you pay attention? These niggas got their balls out on the fucking table for y'all to stomp all over. All these moves they're doing, it's exposing them. Everything they're doing is putting them under your feet, making them dust under your feet that you could easily take advantage of. You could take them to court, you can remove them legally, you can expose them, you can take all funding from them, you can get all these people to turn on them if you can just fucking expose it. They're wide open to get this. They're dust under your fucking feet. But the problem is, you're used to fucking rely on other people. You gotta do this shit for yourself. That's why I look at this like my life. I don't expect nothing from none of y'all. I don't expect y'all to get this. I don't expect y'all to wake up. I don't expect y'all to fucking do anything. I expect y'all not even to see this. I'm putting this out there just for myself. That's why I'm explaining it the way I am. It's flowing. It's a long ass video. I don't even care. I used to care about how long these videos were. I don't even care at this point. This caring is for fucking scripture people. I don't. Fuck that. These guys are a joke, man. Like, they are so fucking vulnerable right now. They got their plans out in the open. everything about them is like they're dust under our fucking feet if we just take action for ourselves. We go somewhere, block all their energy attacks, build our power of God, the outpouring of Spirit of God. There'd be like nothing. I can explain that too. It's not hard. This is why fitness, for example, is exploding right now and started to explode before my coming. It's because, and that's why all these guys like Terrence McKenna, all that saw the quickening and all these, um, he had a little time machine that he created that he could predict the future using, and saw that things are going to get real cartoonish, just like it is right now, with this old paradigm trying to control what I am creating and what y'all are capable of, which is anything. You can manifest your own reality. You are your own gods. Um, you're like God. Like you're gods. You can create your own fucking reality. That's why they want to create shape your form, how you decode reality with TVs and all this shit to shape how you decode reality. Because you're the most powerful thing on the planet. Yeah, fucking realize it yet as a collective. Um, I'm more powerful than all y'all, but it's only because I'm fucking son of man, but everything y'all have is basically from me. You don't even know that though, but it's okay. But that's why people have been having these headaches. The fucking frequencies, maybe they're not in tune with it, but it's a big frequency war going on, spiritual warfare going on around you all the time. You're hitting people with frequencies, people are putting on frequencies. Everybody's just frequencies, channels, dimensions, potentials, expressions, dimensions, characteristics, descriptions. That's what every dimension is. It's a description. It's a It's like you're in a different dimension. You have to describe it differently. You see what I mean? That's all it is. It's description, dimension, D, big D's. It's just playing. But it's a lot more than that. I mean, goddamn, there's so much I could tell y'all. Well, anyway, so yeah, they're under your goddamn feet. They're very vulnerable. They're nothing, man. Like fucking nothing, man. Everything they're doing is basically just weakening what they have. Um, I'm not explaining it away, man. Like I just basically already explained it. So that's pretty much that. The outpouring spirit builds up the good people. The bad people, like, are just losing their mind and falling apart and getting shittier. And then, like, think about it. Like, these guys are accepting vaccines on a daily basis. They're becoming nothing. They're dying in front of us. This lifestyle they have. And everybody that likes the beast gets a rash. Like, do you know what happened around East California? Look it up. Probably not. No, that's not gonna be in this. But they were these people would have rashes all over California, like when these wildfires would happen. They have rashes all over the body, just like the Bible said they would have rashes. And yeah, this is other things that I did and stuff. 44 things, what a surprise. 44. The 2 and the 4. And glass is all about me. Yeah, it's just so much I could say. Samuel's the high prophet of Saul. Just like I was the high priest high priestess or prophetess of high prophet of the Trump. That's how the two witnesses word. There's usually a king one and a priest one, and there's so much more to it. But what else? I don't know what else can I say, man. Like that show is basically telling you that like they're trying to turn us into regular people. That's what they've been trying to do to me, get me to just fucking be a slave by blocking all ability to fucking do anything productive like this, like even block the ability to fucking really use eBay and all that shit as a small buyer unless you're one of these fucking YouTube guys with a marketing fucking team that will get you seen. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I'm creating this outpouring of spirit. It's shaking the world, it's shaking the heavens. It's creating a new earth and a new heavens. This is all predicted by New Agers and the Bible. seers, all this kind of stuff. Matrix movies, all about me. There's so much more I could tell you. Blow these things down on time phase. You already know. You already know the gist. I've already told you like 10 times now. You pretty much should know what's going on playing now. They're hiding all this stuff. They're hiding those beings. There are spirit beings all around us. People that are seers can see them. People they call them people with psychosis or people on other drugs or whatever. They can see them. They're really there. They always see them. They're always like angels or demons because they're real. Uh, if everybody's seeing it, that science is a real place. I mean, wouldn't you expect that the higher dimensional beings, I mean, the more intelligent beings would have already mastered their minds in their internal realms? That's what they have done. And they're trying to keep people from doing that because then they'll know what's all around them. And the number one devil thing, not number one, I don't think. I think he has something else in number one, but like one of his main things, he doesn't want you to know he exists. So that's why they try and kill the seers and throw them in institutions and all that shit, just like the Bible said they do. That's what they do. That's why when they met Jesus in the Bible, they was like, "Oh, you're one of those prophets, huh? You're one of those seers." Like you could tell because like it was probably common back then. They didn't throw them in fucking mental institutions back then, just like it's common now, but they throw them in a mental institution. See? That's why they're demonizing all this kind of stuff. They illegalized it, even though they use DMT, LSD, and all that shit to get in contact with their spirit beings. They don't want us getting in contact with God. They want to, or aware of all this shit being around us and this influence in our world. Because then we can be like, hey, what's going on? Go over there and interrogate shit, find out what's really going on, what these fuckers are planning. And that would shut all this shit down, wouldn't it? Because these niggas ain't got no real originality. They ain't got no real divine connection to God or originality. So they're getting all their ideas from these demons. And these demons are working through them and all that kind of stuff. It's basically just lower entities, basically. Like you could tell because they're the first ones that people run into. And these same entities are the ones that people don't want to believe in, but they're called satyrs and demons. They're in the Bible, like this half goat, half man thing. They're called fawns. They're in all kinds of mythology all through the world, reoccurring. They're these fairy creatures of the fairy family. The fairies are real as well. People have seen them. I even saw one when I did a little bit of DMT one time. I only did like the slightest amount. Like I didn't do enough. I guess my brain was too strong. And I only saw like a fairy, just one thing. And it tripped the fuck out of me when I saw it. I was like, oh shit, it's getting real. It was just like everything looked normal, but this fucking fairy that I could see. It's obviously on a higher vibration that I could not see normally. We only drugs up your vibration so you're in tune with them on their channel so you can see them. It's not too out of phase with ours, so they can probably still see us, but we're in a lower one, so we can't see them. It's probably just a lack of consciousness to be aware. But they're obviously aware of us and lower. Just like when you dream, you can go lower, I guess you could say, lower frequency or whatever. But I don't think dreams are lower personally. I think it's just the state the body goes into. But like our consciousness is probably on a higher realm. That's my opinion. Because to me, based on what, I don't know. But it could also just be we're on a different channel and able to work on this channel from that channel. Could be just that's the power of it. And anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to throw in there. But yeah, you pretty much get what I'm trying to tell you as far as the overall gist of this kind of information. Like I said, these things are around us. They don't want us to see them. The DMT allows you these higher consciousness beings, abilities. And that's why these people on these type of drugs always hear God and all this kind of stuff. It's just like someone that does meditation. People don't know this. Meditation will do the same thing. It will cause you to hear fucking voices, see things you were not seeing before. What the fuck do you think the Matrix is about? It's about waking up and seeing what the fuck is right in front of you. And it's not pretty. Because most people are not awake. So the demons are fucking just been building up, doing their thing. You know, without fucking any kind of like counterbalance, you know? And it's gotten bad. I wouldn't fuck with anybody or, you know, murder anybody. You don't want to get haunted. That happens. Like, There's always these orbs. They seem to be related, like these orbs that pop up. I know it's got to do with the patented hologram technology. It needs a fucking crystal or orb at the center of this piezoelectric hologram that they're making. So this could be just the core factor of the hologram, but they also could be just how these beings work. They, it could be basically everything's technology. Everything works off the same shit. Like computers based around our minds. So everything is holographic as well. Like your body and everything around you is holographic. So these holograms they're creating are probably just solid holograms because it's all mental anyway. All just holographic anyway. That's how crazy it is. And that's how far detached from reality people are. They can't understand it. They think that's impossible, but it's totally just science. We live in a world where it's like just like a computer program. Like it's got all that code and shit in it. And it's got error checking. If you ever get out of line, they got error checking to get you back into the matrix. It's like, oh man, they thought a little something too much. Just send some gray aliens to put them back into place, you see? That's why the people, as soon as they're on those drugs, and they're like, oh, we stepped out of the boundary. That gray alien or whatever the fuck, they sense it. I know it's a gray alien because I've seen them several times. And every time I sense them or see them, they put out this ugly energy. The ugliest energy will ever feel, the most hostile energy. That is the energy people think is the devil. That energy that when it comes in a room or anywhere near you, you feel it and it makes everything feel like shit. That's just their murderous intent and their frequency, their realm, their hell that they're from. If you're sensing that they are so part of. And so basically, they pop up and they try and get the person back in the tune, back in being negative instead of stimulated. They want to back down. But also they're taking advantage of the stimulation that the person's already having and make it a bad stimulation. They're basically just hijacking the person's high. And it's not very nice. But you can sense it and you don't know that's them. It's always them. They're probably the most evil ones on the planet. I've never met any other kind of alien that was hostile like them. Every time I met them, they were hostile. Like I saw one out of my window when I was in spirit. I was just like in my room in spirit, and I guess because I knew that alien was gonna fuck with me if I had left my body. And so like, you just know things there. And so it came through the window, I guess, because it knew I was just gonna fucking ruin his plan. And maybe at a time, I felt like looking back at it, maybe at a time limit or something. And then so it just ran through the window. Ran right through the window. I felt that energy before it came. And like I punched it in its teeth. It bit my hand when I punched it. Well, I punched it. I know I punched it good, and I woke up or whatever. And probably because of whatever fear, I guess, or whatever. But I wasn't afraid. I was just gonna beat him up. But it might have been a shock when I got bit or something. I don't know. Every time I meet them, they're hostile and they have that bad energy. And I had sensed it before I saw them. And I've experienced that energy whenever I'm really kind of like doing certain things that I know they don't want me to do. And I just know they're coming. I can feel it coming. It's the same thing they're having. And these things, like I said, they're trying to keep us in line. But I'm pretty sure that's all it is. They don't want us to evolve. They don't want us growing because it would be a threat to them. And I'm pretty sure they're using us as some kind of, well, not me, but I'm not one of y'all. But these are people that are fucking dumbasses, is fucking some kind of like cattle, some kind of resource. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe just energy. I don't know. People that would decode them, people that let them live in. There's a lot of things that they're doing and could be doing. That was pretty much that. So yeah, around doing outpouring spirit. They're trying to keep you guys down. That's why they fluoride your water. They're toxic, make everything toxic. They give you bad food. It's to lower your vibration, keep you down, keep your inner eye from opening. But it's a lot to it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing outpouring spirit, shaking the earth and the heavens. Gonna build people up that are in tune with it. Basically being in tune with what it's doing, living like Jesus. But even more effective would be to live like me. But not like literally like me, just the positive things that I created, the infinity power to do. usually just exercises and stuff like that. But if you do the specific ones that I did, it'd be better. But like, this is annoying because if I actually had support, I could be doing so many things. Like, you have no idea. Like, I could be creating infinite powers that would end cancer, infinite powers that would end any problem. I just need a little bit of support, get my hands on the right type of things that I could amplify using my power that God gave me. And then it would affect all the other ones because they're holographically all the same. But anyways, there's a lot to it. I gotta teach you a lot more, but I already know nobody's gonna see this video, especially how long it is. It's just gonna be, it's probably not gonna work. But to you, those of you who actually made it this far, I respect you. Try to share this and get me out there as much as you can. For sure, even if you do try, it's not gonna go very far. There's a way it's set up, and my witnessing is already over. This is only gonna reach those who it's meant to. That's pretty much that, man. You know, praise the Lord Jesus Christ. Praise the Lord Yeshua Shid. Jesus Christos. Lord of Lords, host of hosts. God of God.